welcome. Um, this is the Xbox showcase with Bethesda because they're making love now. Surprised they didn't try and throw Activision Blizzard into that as well, but I guess the merger isn't official yet, so they can't quite do that just yet. But
Yep.
it's another showcase, and as you just heard, Ocean's back. Say hi, Ocean.
Hi, it me. It water, back again.
They are much more awake this time, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more lively of a conversation.
Hopefully. You say that as if my brain works properly, but
Mine
we'll
does.
see.
Why would I say yours does when I know mine doesn't?
I don't know.
You assume too much. But
Well, I am an ass.
yeah, fair. But either way, we are here to talk about Xbox stuff because that's what we're here to do because that's the whole thing. You know what's happening. I don't need to explain myself. What I do need to explain is some of the stuff that I want to see. How about you?
Yep.
You got a bunch of stuff you want to see?
Um, I realised I had a lot of stuff I wanted to see, got overwhelmed for a second and didn't know which one to pick. But I think the first one I'd say is, I don't know if we will see it. It might be too soon, I'm not sure, but Fable.
That's
Big Fable fan myself. Wouldn't mind seeing something new from that isn't just a CG trailer.
yeah.
Kind of tired of that trend at this point.
That's
Um,
yeah, that's one of the ones that I've got on mine as well. I do have it marked as like
yeah.
likely just a CG trailer. Because I think they said they were originally pushing for like a 2023 release. So we might get like a tease of gameplay, but I don't know for sure. We'll have to kind of wait and see on that one.
Throwing it over to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna come right out of the gate and just say Banjo.
Fair
I,
enough.
I would love to just see something Banjo. Like before this, we were talking about how even if they just made like a remaster of the three games, that would be pretty cool. Um, I doubt we'll see a Banjo 3E or like a true-on Banjo sequel of any kind anytime soon. Like they
Such a hard to say title. Free E.
3E, yeah. That might be why they never actually made it. The more likelihood is that we'll get a remake or a remaster of some kind, and honestly, I'm here for it. I would honestly be fine with it if they said we're remaking the original Banjo Kazooie 1 and 2, but we're using the nuts and bolts graphics for it. Like, I'd even be on board for that. That's how much of a shill for Banjo I am.
Banjo with his square nose.
Oh yeah. Uh, what else? I mean, we're probably gonna see a new Forza, right?
I think they do have a new Forza Motorsport game in the works.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember what the story was. I can't remember if it got delayed, so they put Forza Horizon ahead, or what. Because they were supposed to do this like 1 year it's Horizon, then it's Motorsport, and then for some reason we got two Horizons in a row, which is a bit weird.
I honestly don't
So I'm
really.
not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't really keep track of the Forza games. I'm not as big a fan of Forza personally. I like them; they're fun on occasion, but I just don't really pay as much attention to it. So, I could honestly see them saying something about that, like either a massive update for the new Horizon or straight up just a new, like you were saying, a motorsport game.
Yeah, about that update, there's been a leak.
Oh well, we're not talking about leaks, so
Oh yeah, well, I won't say, but yeah, there probably will be. Well, it's safe to expect something Forza related.
Yeah.
It's like the FIFA of Xbox at this point. There's always something there every year.
yeah. And speaking of expected updates, Halo Infinite. There is
This game hurts me
no
to talk about.
there is no way we're not getting at least some update to Halo Infinite because that is like the Xbox flagship. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got even just as simple as, yeah, we're still making the game. That's it.
Here you go. We've got a new version of photo mode. There you go. Have fun.
I mean, the game is visually nice. Like, it does have some pretty good graphical quality to it that I've seen. So a photo mode could be kind of nice, and there could be a lot of fun with like camera work and stuff that you could do. So who knows? But more than likely, it'll just be, hey, here's another armor set that you have to grind for 10 hours to get.
Or you can buy it for like £25 in the store.
Yeah.
Yay!
Um, Another one that I'm kind of expecting we'll see at least a little bit more. They already showed it off at Summer Games Fest a bit, but some more of Cuphead DLC, the Delicious
Oh
Last
yeah,
Course.
yeah.
But I think they did that at the Summer Games Fest because they're potentially ready to show what Studio MDHR is making next here at the showcase. Like, what game are they
That's an
following
interesting
up
one.
Cuphead with? Is it?
Cuphead
I
2,
was gonna say, is it
the
Cuphead 2?
second course.
Is it like a completely different genre of game, but with the same sort of stylistic art direction or whatever?
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I want more of that. Um, what about you? Any sort of like out there surprises you might think from Xbox?
Oh boy, do I have a doozy. I've been thinking about this one for a little while, so stay with me for a moment. So, it isn't Yakuza, but just stay with me. Yakuza had a test the waters moment from Sega. They put that on Xbox via Game Pass. It blew up, was doing really well, got really good numbers, and pushed the Yakuza sales up to the number one spot for Sega's best franchise, I believe. So, the second or third, I can't remember, it's either Hatsune Miku or this thing between second and third, is Persona. And I'm wondering, and this is I'm not expecting it to happen, but it'd be cool if it did happen. Will they possibly put one Persona game on Game Pass to try and do the same thing and see if they can emulate what they did with Yakuza?
I get the feeling that if they were to do that, it would be Persona 5. Just
Yeah.
that is the entry point for the majority of Persona fans nowadays. So more than likely it would be Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal. And I could see it. I don't necessarily know if that's what we're going to get.
I don't think it's going to happen, but it's just my off-the-wall, throw it out there prediction.
Yeah.
Because fun.
My off the wall throw it out there prediction outside of like Banjo I can kind of see. I want to see
Yeah.
Phil Spencer leverage the fact that they own Activision Blizzard now and just go out on stage and be like, "Yeah, we bought them so we can make a new Spyro. Shut up."
Now we got Banjo and Spyro. Don't ask for anything from us ever again.
They got Banjo, Spyro, and Crash. If we don't get some sort of crossover between those three at some point in the future.
Super Crash Bros.
Well, I was thinking more like how on PlayStation 3 they had that PlayStation Move Heroes game where it was
I don't think I've heard of that, actually.
It was Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, and then Sly and Bentley were all together in a game. They like just got pulled together into the same universe to play terrible motion mini games.
Right, yeah, that sounds like a very PlayStation thing for that era.
Yeah. I mean, the game isn't terrible. It doesn't control great, and some of the obvious issues are, we're just our big three mascots coming together to play a mini game collection. Honestly, the fact that they were all in PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale together is a much better way of bringing those three together.
I'd be down for another one of those. Like, update it with new characters and stuff.
I've actually got a video I want to work on where I talk about what I would want to see with that, and obviously, yeah, updating with new characters and stuff. I think changing up how the game is played would help as well.
Yeah.
Like, if they try and make another Smash Bros, it's just going to end up being, oh, you're just making another Smash Bros. That's what everyone fucking does. Nickelodeon and Warner Brothers did that.
Yep. I was about to say the same thing.
What if they emulated Power Stone instead?
Oh, don't, my beating heart. Oh. I used to love Power Stone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, imagine that, like a Sony crossover brawler with Power Stone gameplay. Like, most of the characters are from 3D franchises anyway, so to quote Todd Howard, it just works.
Don't say that, because then it'll be a glitchy, buggy mess of the game.
That's fair. But speaking of Todd Howard, though, we've been ignoring an entire half of this conference so far. We haven't talked anything Bethesda yet.
Oh, Bethesda. I was gonna say, like, speaking of that, Starfield, and then segue, but you kind of did better than I did.
Yeah. Well, that is actually the one that I was going to start with, is Starfield, because that's, I think, the one everyone is expecting to see.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually been confirmed or if there's any confirmation at all. Or if it's just fan theorizing.
I think the only things that we've seen so far are like, oh, it's gonna come out this year. Like, it's supposed to come out 2022, I think. And if they don't show any gameplay at this showcase, I will genuinely be surprised.
Yeah.
Because it's that is the big Bethesda thing right now. Like they might do something Fallout 76. They might do Skyrim on PSVR, even though that's competition or whatever. But I honestly think we're gonna get something Starfield, most likely gameplay. If it's not gameplay, that's now. That's when people need to start actually worrying about it not being good like they all want it to be.
Do you think they might close with that?
They're either gonna close with that or a banjo reveal.
Like something big.
Like it has to be something huge, and those are like the two biggest things I can think of outside of like maybe Fable or something like that. Unless they decide to tease Elder Scrolls 6 again.
It's a different background this time, and just a logo. There you go. It's still happening.
And maybe we'll show a single character, but it'll be a nondescript Argonian to make you all think we're going to the marshes.
Huge plot twist. They actually got, yeah, so here's gameplay for the new Elder Scrolls. It's out at the end of the year. Oh, Starfield? Oh, yeah, that got delayed till 2025. Yeah, bye.
Even worse. Oh yeah, that Starfield thing? Well, let me show you. Trailer opens up with a logo for Fallout 76. Turns out Starfield was just an elaborate expansion for that this whole time.
Please don't. I'm still upset with Fallout 76.
Dude, I got
As
that
a
shit.
Fallout fan.
I got that shit day one, played the hell out of it, and hated every second of it. I still like, I still don't want to even go back, even though I've heard it's gotten much better.
I played it after it hit Game Pass when it was, in quotes, better, and I still just found it really boring.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt Fallout with none of the fun.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't steal anything, you can't make proper decisions regarding characters and fates and all that kind of usual stuff you can do in Fallout, and you have to constantly deal with, oh, what's that? You died and you lost like a bunch of materials. Guess what? Snipe69 just stole your stuff. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. I feel like if we're going to get anything Fallout 76 related in this, it'll just be like another brief like, hey, the game still exists. Here's a couple more quality of life improvements. Or
Although, I know last year they did have the Into the Pit expansion
Right.
tease, so they could show that.
yeah,
Potentially.
so I think that like if it's going to be anything, it'll be along those lines. But alongside that, they could be like, hey, the Into the Pit, yeah, that comes out on Friday, alongside our free-to-play update. I'm just waiting for that game to go free-to-play, because that's like the
Yeah.
only way they're going to get people to play it at this point. Other than like, the diehards who have been sticking with it from the beginning.
Those poor souls. But I respect them for it, because I don't know how they could put up with that kind of punishment.
Yeah, that's just... I will play some terrible games because they're known as terrible games, or because like there's some inherent joy out of playing it because it's so bad. That's just a game where they went in with the philosophy of, oh, the players will find the fun, and didn't let them find anything fun.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm even willing to go into the game now is to try and find the house of the final Pam.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, are you familiar with a YouTube series called Monster Factory?
No.
So, Justin and Griffin McElroy. Are you familiar with the McElroy brothers, at least?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a series called Monster Factory where they play games that have character creators make terrible-looking creations and then just go buck wild playing the game. When Fallout 4 came out, they made a character they dubbed the Final Pam, whose entire goal was to basically just destroy everything. And they ended up in Fallout 76, since it's set in West Virginia, where the McElroys are from. They ended up making a house next to the river that just has a bunch of references to that series of videos.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of fun, yeah. That's like the only reason I would go into the game anymore.
For me, I'd say it was I didn't mind Appalachia as a visual location. In terms of content, not so much, but
Yeah.
I liked it because it felt different to a lot of other Fallout related things. I think it was the autumn vibes that you get from that
Yeah,
game.
the fact that
It's
it
pretty
had
cool.
trees.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I honestly don't have too much else for Bethesda. Like, I could see maybe like another Dishonored announcement, either a collection of
Yeah.
some kind or maybe Dishonored 3. It's been 4 or 5 years since Dishonored 2, so that's possible. Um,
Maybe a Doom tease of
I
some
was gonna
sort.
say we might get more Doom DLC. I don't think it's. I think it's too early for a full blown like new Doom game outside of like a CG. Like here's the logo trailer.
That's what I was thinking.
Um, it's been
Because that's just the industry these days.
yeah, it's been quite a while since we've seen a Wolfenstein anything.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they were working on after Doom Eternal. And then the one that I'm most excited for, probably from like the entire Bethesda conference, most people are here for Starfield or some poor souls for Fallout 76. I want to see Redfall.
I am curious about that game, but because I think it seems like it's tailored more towards multiplayer, I'm not entirely sold on it.
I think what I remember reading when they first announced it is that it's going to be like a Left 4 Dead style game.
Yeah.
So it'll have like AI companions and stuff like that, but I don't know, I just love the thought of the people who made Dishonored making Left 4 Dead with vampires. Like something about that makes my brain go burr.
I'd give it a try,
Yeah.
because it'll probably be on Game Pass,
Oh,
so...
most definitely. No, that's like when they announced Back for Blood, I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool." Then they announced Redfall and I'm like, "Yeah, that's more what I want."
That's oddly a fun topic to touch on, because Back for Blood... I tried to go back to that game the other day after a few weeks away from the DLC,
Hmm.
load it up on PC, and it just doesn't work anymore, no matter what I do. So
Oh,
that's fun.
lovely.
That's just great.
Yeah,
The only game that I have on PC these days, and I can't even play it.
yeah, I never actually had a chance to try it out yet. It was
Well, I have it on PC. If you ever want to play it, just hit me up. If I can get it bloody working again.
I actually I think that was actually one of the ones on my games of 2020 that came out last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that was in my games of 2021 video I wanted to try and I haven't even played it yet. I've played everything else, but I don't know. Yeah, other than all that, I honestly don't know what else to expect from the showcase. I mean, we're obviously gonna get like a big focus on Game Pass because that just happens every year
Yeah.
for good reason. I mean, it's a good service. So, um, oh, one thing I didn't mention, we could potentially see a follow up to Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Could see
Possibly.
could see Ori 3 now.
I can't remember when the second one actually came out.
When did that
I
one?
feel like it was a few years ago.
I want to say it was 2018. Oh no, it was 2020. Damn, I'm way off.
Yeah, so if we did see that, it'd be, like you said, with Doom, maybe like a CG kind of thing, or just like a little cutscene of sorts.
Maybe.
Could be a possibility, though.
Yeah, especially when just looking it up, Blind Ori and the Blind Forest came out in 2015. So that's, a 5-year gap. Um but that is partly because, like they had to like redevelop a lot of stuff and do all sorts of things. I could honestly see them taking a little less time to make a third game if they do. If it more focuses on like the improvements and stuff that Will of the Wisps did.
One of them I'm just looking at now as well, because I was curious, is we might get something Gears of War related. Because that's another one of
Yes.
the big flagships, I suppose. And the last game, Gears 5, came out in 2019.
Yeah, that's the other one that I was kind of like, maybe we could see something. Um, I honestly don't know if I would want to see anything, to be perfectly honest.
I genuinely don't care either. I'm just saying
It's
it might be something.
it's not even that I just don't care. It's just I don't think Xbox cares either. Because like after 4 came out, there was basically nothing about it until 5 was announced, and then after 5 came out, there was nothing about it until now. Like they either just don't care about showcasing it, or they just aren't ready to make another one, and they just don't care because no one cares either.
You might be on something there, because I did remember seeing, I think it was like last year or something. I was just browsing Game Pass, just thinking, yeah, might look at something new to play. And I saw, oh, Gears of War 5 got like a big campaign update with new characters and new stuff to do. And I was like,
They did
I
what?
have not heard anything about this
Yeah.
at all.
Like the last thing Gears of War thing related I even remember was that tactics game they made where all the character models were pop figures.
Yeah.
Like that's the last thing I remember, and that's more because of the pop figures than the Gears of War.
And
That's
one more thing I forgot that I do, well, wouldn't mind seeing, although I'm a bit skeptical about it. State of Decay 3.
State of Decay. Yeah, that's the other one. I was trying to remember. Like I knew there was one other like decent enough franchise that they have. I don't know. I thought that one was State of Decay was pretty okay. I could see them making another one.
Making another one?
State of Decay 3, right? Or is that already out?
Yeah, like they're already making it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I think they revealed it like a few years ago or something like that when they did the whole, yeah, it's the cool games that are coming Series X kind of thing, and that was
Gotcha.
one of the
Okay.
things they revealed.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those series that I played like the first game for a little while, and then I haven't really touched it since, so it's not one that I follow.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Uh,
I really enjoyed the first one. The second one let me down a little bit. I've heard it's been a lot better since, but when it came out, it was just a huge broken mess.
mhm.
And I don't know if that's on them or if that was Xbox pushing them to maybe try and get something out there as soon as possible, because this was during the whole "we have no exclusives" drought that was going on. So
You mean like
I
basically
don't
their
know.
entire thing last
Yeah,
generation?
yeah. But I just don't want this game to get rushed as well,
Mm-hmm.
because
Given,
even now it still has issues. Even if you go and play it now, you will still find bugs and problems.
yeah,
As good as the game is, it's like, oh,
uh,
why?
given the news that came out when Bethesda bought Double Fine, and they basically told the people making Psychonauts 2, take as long as you want. I get the feeling that Xbox has learned that if they wait and let the games, be good, they're more likely to be good and become more talked about things than they are if they're just rushed out the door. Because actually, one of the things I wanted to mention as well was Sea of Thieves.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
we'll probably get
yeah.
like some update related to Sea of Thieves, but that was a game that sort of like No Man's Sky and stuff before it didn't have a whole lot of shit to start with, but it's gotten a lot
Mm.
better over time. Like it's been given the time and dedication to make it better. And I was just reading the other day about how there's like two sides of this argument for like how the game should progress for a specific island, based on like, do you want this thing to be saved or to be destroyed, and how the story of the game will progress
Oh
based on
yeah,
what everyone chooses.
yeah. I saw that the other day. Yeah.
Let's just hope it's not another Pirates of the Caribbean update.
Pirates Part 2. Dead Men's Travels.
Pirate
Coming soon.
Pirates of the Caribbean update, now with more Amber Heard.
Oh god.
I know nothing about that
Oh.
trial, and I don't care to. So
I admit I only know about some of the memes.
that's
The weird things that came out of it.
that is like the most I have any interest in that entire thing. And I'm just of the opinion that like after he started doing Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp played the same character in every fucking movie.
Yeah, just with like a slight different accent of sorts, I
Yeah.
suppose. When I'm thinking of Willy Wonka in my head right now.
Yeah. Like he did Willy Wonka, he was in The Lone Ranger, he did that Night in the Shadows or something like that movie. Like every character he's done since then has basically just been a different flavor of Jack Sparrow. Hell, he even became like a parody of himself in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah. I just thought the weirdest idea. Slightly unrelated. New Cyberpunk DLC, and this time we're bringing in Johnny Depp to play the same character. That would be weird.
I like the idea of more Cyberpunk DLC, but with how much of a focus they gave Keanu Reeves, what if they brought in Alex Winter?
Oh,
and they gave us
don't.
a Bill
Oh,
and Ted reunion in Cyberpunk.
Bill and Ted's Fantastic Cyberpunk Adventure.
Yeah.
Coming soon. I want it. God damn it. I want to hit the table so bad, but it'll knock my microphone.
That
So I'm just
actually
going to hit the...
that actually reminds me, they announced a Bill and Ted game collection recently.
Huh.
I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, limited run games, Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection. It includes Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure and Bill and Ted's Excellent Game Boy Adventure: A Bogus Journey. I think they were both Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, but like, hey, Bill and Ted games, woo!
Coming soon to Game Pass.
It might. I mean, it is limited run games producing this, so it might not. Who knows? Oh, it was
I have about
a
5 minutes left.
it was an NES game and a Game Boy game. So yeah,
Also, shout out to me somehow dodging the flu. That was pretty sick.
congrats.
Pretty dope. I don't know how I did that, but
All that orange juice I told you to drink.
yep. Oh, you said orange juice?
Yes.
What the hell was I drinking then?
Well, if it wasn't orange, it wasn't orange juice. Unless it was just full of...
Orange, you glad it wasn't banana?
Anyways, that was the stream. Thank you all for watching.
Alright, yeah. See you later. Play the outro. Someone play the outro.
I wish we had prepared that bit ahead of time so I could have actually pulled up my outro.
I mean, I still can, technically. Whether or not I do it, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah. That's for editing you to worry about.
It's basically my plans for tomorrow.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that either Bethesda or Xbox owns that we could potentially see here. You know what would be the ultimate, like, fuck you from Microsoft? Is if they do like they did with Banjo's reveal in Smash, where they teased it like, oh my god, that's Banjo, and then it's just the Duck Hunt dog. But then they show like actual Banjo, blah blah blah. What if they do like a teaser trailer, make it seem like it's going to be Banjo Kazooie, and then it just ends up being a Blinks the Time Sweeper remake?
Oh, it's kind of funny actually because I tried playing that recently. Was not really keen on it, to be honest.
I've got it for the original Xbox. It was one of those games that made me want to get the system originally. I've never actually played it, at least not like beyond a demo that was at like a Kmart way back when. But it's one that I've wanted to try, so I just haven't sat down to play it.
Yeah, as a kid, I had the demo as well, but mine was, those like magazines you could get that'll be like, oh yeah, Xbox magazine comes with free, like DVD disc that's got like 5 different demos on. I had it on that, and that's all I ever played of it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I liked the demo as a kid. I'll check it out now. And then I tried it and was not really that keen on it. It felt very janky.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't remember who the developers worked for before, but they had worked on like platforming games and stuff before that. So, what was the other?
God, I hope this show has a countdown.
Yeah,
At least a 10-second one that we can sync it up.
Trying to think what else they. Oh, you think we might see a Minecraft update?
Actually, I don't know, because they did just release the Wild update, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Like, I think like a week ago. So unless they go, well, here's what's in the pipeline, then I'm not sure. Maybe Minecraft Dungeons?
That's kind of what
Might
I
get
was thinking
something.
too, because that one hasn't gotten anything recently, has it?
I think they started doing like a seasonal thing, like every other game, but I don't know. I've not looked into it. I downloaded it again last night though, so
I don't know. I liked
guess
it.
I'll have a look.
It's a stripped down and simplified version of Diablo, but that's honestly kind of why I liked it, I think.
I think I was the opposite. I thought it was a fun game, but when I finished the game, I just sat there and was like, Okay, well now what do I do? There's literally nothing to do in this game anymore,
Yeah.
and then I just went and played something else.
Yeah, there's no late game to it, but honestly, for me, that's like the one thing I don't like as much about like Diablo type games is that like, oh yeah, I beat the main game. Now I can start having fun. Like,
I mean, I do kind of hate that attitude that some people have. The Borderlands community is big for that
oh
one. Like,
yeah,
people saying, you finished the campaign in Borderlands 2, now the real game begins. I'm like,
10%,
what real game?
You're only 10% done, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I really don't like the Borderlands endgame. Wonderlands has been a bit better, but still bad for balancing
No DLC.
every 2 seconds. And the DLC not even really being DLC, but... Still mad about that.
Yeah.
On the plus side, we get that new character class sooner than expected, so
Oh, yeah?
that's something to guess.
I haven't been paying
Oh.
attention, honestly. I still have to
I'm
beat the
getting a
game.
timer.
Oh, there we go. I got it too. Ah, loud.
Yep.
My timer's at.
150, 149.
I'm at 152, so 148. It's close enough. You'll have like a second or two ahead of me, but
I know I'm 141. I pushed it back a little bit.
I'm at 137, 36, 35.
Yeah, I'm
34.
just like a split second behind you.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're good. Yay for syncing.
Why is it all these YouTube freaking premiere videos are always way louder than every video that they ever are on?
Don't know.
Like, my volume was like really low just to make sure, and even still, it ear blasted me.
Yeah, mine was all of the way up because like I couldn't like adjust the volume or anything like that, and that's how I usually watch YouTube. I had my lo-fi sitting on like the lowest possible setting on the thing, and it just like.
Oh! Sorry, just getting my excitement out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like the one show I've been excited for, apart from State of Play.
Yeah, I'm personally more like obviously I'm more of a Sony fan than I am an Xbox fan, but I do look forward to the Xbox showcase each year because they do have a lot of great stuff.
And I'm the other way around, so it's an interesting dynamic, though.
Yeah. They do have a lot of great stuff. They do have a lot of things to show, and they have a lot of trusted partners and everything. So they usually have more than just like, here's the stuff that I don't care about, like Forza games. And they're usually pretty good about not lingering on trailers for too long. That is one of the things I'm not a huge fan of with Sony, is they'll spend like half their showcase talking about one game, and if it's not a game I'm into, then I'm just shit out of luck.
That did really bother me at Summer Game Fest with Call of Duty, and then half an hour of The Last of Us. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
just get on with it, please. Do what Nintendo did with Metroid Dread. Here's Metroid Dread, quick 30-second trailer, see more at Treehouse, see you in a bit. That was good stuff. It was brilliant.
Also, hi Tucker. I didn't have my chat up, so I didn't see you. Yes, I'm talking with my friend Ocean. He's another YouTube
Hey,
person. So
how's it going?
we're gonna watch the thing now. So, oh, we're starting with Redfall.
Speaking of
Yes!
which, they didn't say the thing though. Exclusive or world reveals. That's bullshit. Oh, I have to freaking change my audio again now. Thanks to that goddamn premiere video.
So it looks like you can play Redfall alone, because she's saying that you can play it, that she's alone.
Unless the idea is that she's starting alone and she's gonna team up with people just for
Like you
like
converge.
fun trailer stuff.
You can verge
Yeah.
on a spot, yeah.
Shout out to that skin. If that's in a cosmetic shop, no thank you.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're gonna have some form of cosmetic shop, like Counter-Strike Source, or not Global Offensive has kind of ruined gun skins for games.
Yeah, it's one thing I love about Back for Blood. There is no cosmetic shop, and they have a cosmetic in the game that just says microtransactions things up on a T-shirt, and I'm like, yes, it's so good.
Oh my god, there's blood. I wonder what happened. Ooh.
So this is the new Banjo game, right?
Oh yeah. They took a dark direction with it.
Banjo
How did
Zombie.
you not see him floating there?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So I'm guessing this is meant to be like a mini boss, maybe, or special infected. I don't know.
I think it's
Oh,
just
never mind.
that they are purposely like harder to kill.
So there's going to be like less of them compared to something like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
but
like
they're
you're
going to be
not-
harder to take down.
You're maybe not going to be swarmed, but
Jacob. Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
okay. So yeah, I think it is more of the people meet up together.
Redfall used to look like it was
Epic
straight out of a
slow-mo drop.
postcard. A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts, the bustling historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse. Then, something happened.
Well,
Hell of a good
Walls
song
started
choice.
vanishing, and those who
I don't know what it is, but I'm muting it real quick. Because I don't want them copyright police to come and break my legs.
People are trying to become vampires or be dead.
That sounds about right.
Ah.
Yo, shout out to the sun eclipse. It looks like something out of Dark Souls.
Yeah. Apparently they blacked out the sun and pushed away the water, so that should be fun.
Your Metal Gear? Kojima confirmed.
Yeah.
This is the game he was working on that whole time.
Same, Tucker. Layla.
Oh, that's cool. The big umbrella.
Yeah.
Is that Rihanna?
So we got a siren, we got an engineer. They're just going Borderlands with the archetypes, aren't they?
I was about to say. Yo, where's Brick? When can I punch the vampires?
Their fan club near the festival grounds. Let's start there.
Yeah, I'm on board. This
Ghosting out.
just look. Oh, we got 0 now.
Is
Oh,
that
it's zero meets-
critical damage no matter where you hit him?
Yeah, 0 meets Mordecai, I guess.
He's done. On my mark. Oh shit, blood bag.
Blood bag. Ooh.
They know we're here. Look alive.
Boomer!
Yeah.
going up.
So I guess the idea of that's meant to be that you can take on these different areas with like different approaches,
Yeah.
I guess.
If you get spotted, then they end up like full on. Ah, cool.
That's cool. I feel like the length of the animation is gonna F me at some point.
Probably.
And they're just gonna run behind me like, no, no!
That's not a thing.
They're probably OP for a reason, though.
You must go in there.
What is that?
Like if they.
Where does it go?
Ooh.
The upside down.
Collective consciousness.
See, my mind went straight to Psychonauts. We have 2 very different wavelengths.
Oh, now I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool if this game had a crossover with Stranger Things.
Why'd they have to mess this up for
Just
me?
from what I'm seeing.
Shit. Run!
This looks a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be for some reason. I don't know what I expected originally.
Slay alone or squad up, so you have a choice.
Slay! Oh wait, yeah, copyrighted. Mute.
And they got skill trees and stuff, so. Fight back. 2023, yeah. I'm
Game
game.
Pass! And PC Game Pass. Sweet. I'll check that out.
It's also on Steam too. That's nice. For, the like 5 people who don't think Game Pass is a good deal. Silk Song, really?
Oh, the internet's blowing up right now.
Oh
I
my
can hear it in my
god.
head.
People are freaking the fuck out.
I can already the amount of people that were upset that this wasn't at Game Fest.
Dude,
I
the
can already
number,
hear
the number
Twitter.
of people who are freaking the fuck out right now because it's not Nintendo showing it?
Yeah. You're still getting that direct, right? Corpium.
I'm one of the people who like Hollow Knight looks pretty. I still have not played it. So
I did try it, but I'm not a fan of these kinds of games. Like the high difficulty kind of games, I just find them too stressful personally.
I am on a
But it was very
on
pretty.
occasion. It almost looks like this is emulating like the original Metroid games a little bit for me. And
Yeah.
like I love the original Metroid game. I still go back and play that on NES, but I don't know, something about it just didn't vibe with me as much. Maybe Silk Song with its slightly more floaty looking combat will. Who knows?
Well, for me, I had the weird thing of playing Metroid Dread and not entirely enjoying it because I think I've just changed as a gamer over the years. But I used to love Metroid and those kinds of games.
Yeah.
But these days, I'm just like too stressful. I just want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, so
Console launch exclusive, even though the console already launched.
Squanch Games.
Selling humans is drugs. You're the only one that can stop them.
What the
Realize we're gonna have to take out
fuck?
the entire alien drug cartel.
Oh, I'm out.
You're just gonna
Never mind.
leave me here in what?
I don't know. Trover Saves the Universe was pretty fun. This looks trippy as hell.
I really don't like the comical style of Rick and Morty at all.
That's
I
fair.
don't get the hype.
That's fair.
Which is a shame, because like the rest of this looks really bizarre. In a fun way.
Well, the guns talk to you, so that's fun.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
Actually, I'm gonna mute this. I'm not sure if that music is copyrighted.
I honestly don't know.
We're trying to watch a conference in 2022 be like, mute, 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 mute.
Or you just do like me and don't care. I'm gonna get content striked regardless at this point. Like, it doesn't even matter if it's muted. You even show footage and half the time it gets context strikes.
This Monsters Inc. game looks really odd. That's not the Kerbers? What the hell?
More like the Scare Bears. Oh, hey, the Conqueror's back and the Great Mighty Pooh looks great.
Dawn, I'd play that.
High on life. That.
If you just call it high, I'd believe you. Because that's how I feel right now
Really?
watching this.
October? That soon? Cool. I don't know. I agree that like Rick and Morty isn't the best comedically. That does look like fun to me.
Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before.
Sarah Bond,
For the
also
first
known as
time ever, our
009.
entire show
Da
is
da
focused on
da
games
da.
you can play over the next 12 months. You're going to see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing.
Well, they're
experiences,
emphasizing gameplay,
gripping
so.
narratives, compelling strategy titles.
Which I
and
always find weird when they're doing a
my favorite,
talking segment. It's like, okay.
Open world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want,
Or on
where you
smart
want, and
TVs.
when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles.
30
that are coming
games?
Yeah, when we get into toaster
Right on
update,
top of
I want to
the
play
hundreds
Game
of
Pass on my
titles
toaster.
coming to
There you
members
go.
Over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And
Most
now,
watched?
all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
For over
Okay.
a decade, players have created a
Riot
thriving
Games.
No
community
console
League of
though.
Legends. Fucking really?
around our games. From clutch plays with friends, to unforgettable
Really?
moments in esports, to amazing creations that have blown our minds. Our community
Ah.
has continually taken Riot Games to new heights. Today, we're proud to invite the Xbox community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass. Subscribers will unlock every champion.
Ah,
in
that
the
explains.
game
I was
and
thinking,
WoW
why did they
All Valorant
specifically
agents,
leave
select
console
cards
out of
like
that? I was
Terra
very
and
confused for a
Little
second.
Legends in Teamfight Tactics.
That's what I was
Let's get
confused
started.
about as well, but
Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and welcome
the
to
fact
Riot
that
Games.
they're saying that Game Pass will have all champions unlocked, like, that honestly has me interested to try out League again, because, like, half the reason I hated that game was having to grind to unlock anyone that was halfway decent to play. That and the community is just garbage, but
All I ever hear from anyone that's played League is don't play League. So I'm like, alright, not gonna play League.
I actually
That's
had
all I need to hear.
thought about making a video titled like the worst thing about League of Legends is playing League of Legends or something like that.
Yeah.
And talking about how like some of the ancillary stuff, like the show Arcane is great, like some of the other side content and stuff like that they've done is cool. Like the spin-off games are kind of fun, but like the actual game itself and the community are trash. But that would have required me to play a lot of League of Legends, and I don't want to do that. If I could pace... made it super fun. I bet it did, Tugger. Like, that's one of the things about League that I'm sure is great. Like, if you have friends to play with. I'm a lonely boy. The only friend I have is in Britain, and he's yelling at me in a mic right now, so...
You have other friends that aren't me? That's rude.
Yeah, I know.
Who is this imposter you speak of? Among Us joke. There's an Among Us joke in there somewhere, but whatever.
Now, if they end this trailer with Among Us content coming to League of Legends, that's on you.
I love the idea of these magical characters with spears and guns, and you've just got like the Among Us with his little floaty hand and knife, just like attacking. Like,
I could see like a Among Us helmet coming to Valorant or something.
Jeff Keighley mask coming to Valorant.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. There's a bunch of...
Yo, they had an actual dragon at the event? What?
When she was talking about her little spiel a bit ago, she did mention like the most anticipated RPG in 20 years. So we are definitely seeing something from Starfield, even though I don't know if it's the most anticipated RPG in 20 years. Like that's a stretch.
Like I'm looking forward to seeing what it is, but even I'm like, no. Don't overhype it.
It's not going to live up to the hype at all.
I'm sorry, monsieur.
Oh,
Aspozo.
Yes. Let's go. Forgot to mention this in the pre-show.
What's this?
Plague Tale sequel.
Ah, okay.
I loved the first Plague Tale.
Still haven't played it.
Would definitely recommend.
Yeah, I've heard good things, and I've seen like footage of like rats swarming around you, but I haven't actually done anything with it yet. So.
If I can afford a next-gen console by like March or April next year, I'm gonna have such a good time. Like Resident Evil coming out, other stuff on the console I can't remember right now.
I mean, if you even just wait a little bit, all the games will be discounted too.
Probably. New sneaky tech. Alright.
Gotta have the clearly postmarked hiding shrubs.
Yep.
All that's missing is the comical Wile E. Coyote sign in front of them that just said "Sneakers hide here."
Nothing to be scared of.
Like, I'm making jokes, but this looks beautiful.
The first game still really holds up as well.
Make more of this, less Last of Us.
Yep. Plot twist, this is actually Plague Tale the remake.
Plague Tale Part 1. Get your $99 version where you only get a single gun skin as a bonus.
Alright, I'm down with that. Down for that.
That looks cool. Might actually get me to play the first one now if I know there's a sequel on the way.
Well, it's on Game Pass. I think on PC as well.
Xbox Game Studios. Oh, yeah, Forza. And
Yep.
it's motorsport,
Alright.
so...
And I sleep.
I'm not going to necessarily sleep through it. Like, these are usually pretty quick. And they do
Yeah.
look fantastic. Like, these are the same people making the Fable game. So, like...
Which I'm still curious about because they're known for racing games. So the
That's-
idea of them making an RPG scares me a little
Yeah.
bit. But they look pretty at least.
Yeah. And I know that Xbox has said in the past, like, they let their studios share assets and, like, teamwork between their studios and such. So, like, they could be bringing in a couple people. Like, they're just using their tech and they know it best. But they're having people who actually know what they're doing with RPGs come in to work on making the RPGs the best that it can be.
So I think for me, I've never really been into motorsport. I've always been more into Horizon.
Yeah, I've always
I tried
described it-
motorsport, but eh.
I've just always described it as like motorsport shows the power and performance of cars. Horizon is about playing with cars.
Yeah.
And I always liked Horizon more for that, because like being able to play with the cars, like that's what I get a simulation for, is to be able to see what stupid stuff I can do with a car without having to spend $10 trillion to do it in real life.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald.
Or they're not calling it like Motorsport 8 or anything?
Creative director at Turn 10.
Nah, I guess they're just
Forza
calling it
is
Motorsport.
known for its photoreal beauty
Forza
and
Horizon,
state-of-the-art
coming next year.
version. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X.
Sorry,
and
no,
S
Forza
consoles,
Horizon Part 1
including
remake. There we go.
Forza Horizon,
real-time
zero
ray
cars.
tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game.
Unlimited cars, but
made.
0 cars.
Today, we're excited to show you the all-new Forza
Oh, they're actually
Motorsport.
showing more content with it. Nice.
Welcome to Maple
This looks.
Valley.
Imagine
This
this,
track has been
but with like a
fan
ferry or
favorite
something
since
floating
the
around, and
original
that's
Motorsport
Fable.
launched back in 2005.
It's a big swerve.
For the first time in Forza Motorsport,
I think you mean
fully
it's a
dynamic time of
drift.
day brings Maple Valley to life
I swear,
in
God.
stunning
Alright,
detail.
play the outro. I'm out again.
What
See you
you're
later.
seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a
They do another Goat Sim trailer.
God, I'm.
Let's jump in with the M8.
You joke, but I'm genuinely excited for Goat Sim 3.
I'll check it out. I thought Goat Sim 1 was just fine. It was just a kind of fun game that I played for a few hours.
What are
But
you-
like,
who are you
that
booing,
trailer made me
Tucker?
laugh.
You had to deal with worse when we worked together. Fuck you, Tucker.
We've completely overhauled
Tucker,
the
my
driving experience.
former coworker Tucker's in my
This
chat right now,
includes a
so.
Yeah,
48 times
I had
improvement
figured.
in the fidelity of our physics simulation. Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I care about in this, is just looking at the pretty things.
because that's what we're
Everything you
kind of
see is
expecting
new
for Fable.
and has been captured with
I'm actually,
photogrammetry and 3D
like, this
material
might
scans.
sound bad, but like, I want Fable to look as beautiful as this, but I want it to also have that typical cartoony style that the series is known
Yeah.
for.
Definitely agree with that.
Like, that sort of blend of hyper-realism with cartoony is kind of what I'm hoping we get.
Here you can see the beautiful
My one thing I want for Fable, I want the ability to change my title to Knobhead again. That shit is still funny today.
As long as I get
Because
chicken.
I forget, I managed to forget that I changed it every time. So I'm walking about in town and someone's like, "Oh, you're right, Knobhead, how's it going there?" And I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" And then I remember, oh wait, yeah, I chose that. Okay.
And I'm just the one that's sitting there the entire game like, "Oh, it's Chicken Chaser!"
is a fundamental system to the new
It's a pretty good impression, actually.
And
Oh,
like
I can do
weather,
bad
is
British
available on every
accent
track.
all day.
These new simulations
The cast in the Fable games was ridiculously good, though. Like,
to the racing experience.
I don't know if you ever looked into the voice actors for that game, but goddamn.
Oh yeah, no, they have some serious talent who are basically just told,
Yeah.
just do the worst you can, it's fine.
Forward Plus lighting
No
and
one's gonna
visually
care.
based lights
Yeah.
come together to deepen
I
the
was just so
realism
surprised,
and
thinking like,
immersion
this game
in the
randomly
world.
has like all these high-end actors in. How much did they pay them? How did they do this?
Which
Most of them
affect
just
track
came in and
surface
volunteered to do it because they're just
temp.
like, yeah, I want to be a
Also
dick
affected
today.
by these track temp changes, rubbering in, and of course,
They focused on that carnival for so long, I thought they were going to be like, we also added a go-kart mode.
we've added features that players have been asking.
Could you imagine if Bethesda...
Forza Kart.
I was going to say, could you imagine if Xbox came on stage and like as serious as possible? Forza Karts!
That should just be like the next DLC for Horizon.
Advanced materials and shaders paired with ray tracing bring out incredible detail in the gold heat wrap,
Yeah, these...
anodized aluminum.
If I was a
and
car
carbon
person, I
fibers.
might appreciate this more.
Engine bays
Does look
with
very
their
pretty.
complex self-reflection is a place where ray
I live
tracing
by
really
a,
shines.
I think it's something to do with our university or something, but like a car showroom that has a lot of cars like this in the window. The amount of times I walk past and you just see people standing and gawking at cars for like half an hour.
Car damage is reproduced
pretty cool, though.
down to the individual scratches on the bodywork.
They're going
You can
full
see
on
here
flat out
some
with
of the
it, with
new
having
details
some
in the directionality
additional
of damage,
car damage
how the
now.
paint peels away at exposed and raised
I feel like they've
edges,
always had
in
that,
the
to be
wheel
honest.
abrasions, and even in the dirt
But
below.
this doesn't seem surprising to me at all, because they have this in Horizon, so
Yeah.
I guess maybe they've updated it slightly.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
it's because it's motorsport and they always focus more on like the performance of the cars over like the damage
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Cars reflecting onto other cars. Cars reflect in their
Oh,
own mirrors.
that's pretty.
Bodywork, brake rotors, and wings.
So now my friend can reflect me flipping them off as they surpass me and get first place.
That's what they should steal from GTA,
Hell
the
yeah.
ability to flip off other drivers.
That the accuracy of our overhaul physics
Everyone just starting a race, just flipping the bird immediately.
our new dynamic time of day,
With all of their
advanced
various
architecture,
custom horns,
and
like Flight of the
real-time ray
Bumblebee.
tracing on track.
I do love that about Forza,
Lead
it's
to a
pretty funny.
generational leap in immersion.
If they
I always
brought
go for the
pros
Halo
to-
horn.
This
If they brought,
is the
yeah, if they
all-new
brought actual go-karts to Horizon, that would be a lot of fun, Tucker.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet, actually. It seems like it'd be quite a fun idea.
No, I'm actually kind of hoping, like, if they were to make Forza karts, that it would just become, like, their Mario Kart, where they just have a bunch of Xbox characters and stuff.
Yeah. That'd be a good call, actually.
Even just,
I'd
like,
play that.
have drivers with, like, bobbleheads. Longest running
Is this
franchise. No.
I actually don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's, Flight Sim.
Another pretty game.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I have a computer that can run that now. I keep forgetting I have a good computer now.
Oh, so this is like the early age DLC or something. Cool idea.
No, Microsoft's longest running, Tucker, not Skyrim. That's Bethesda.
Longest running port of all time.
I still think, if memory serves, I think just because it came out a generation before, technically Resident Evil 4 is on more games
Oh,
or
yeah.
more systems, I
Good
think.
point.
And then there's the obvious, like, Pog champ of them all with Tetris. Although that one you can kind of say, like, oh, it's not the same game each time, but it's the same game each time. Just with flashier visuals or something.
See, I'm so conflicted with this game because it's like, I just want to play it to look at pretty things. That's all I want to do,
Yeah.
but I know that I'll actually have to learn how to fly something, and I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm like,
There's a video that I watched that if you want to just have fun, like melting your brain for a little bit, from a YouTuber named Jacob Geller called Cities Without
Oh,
People.
I've heard of them.
And it's about how, like, the game is fantastic, it looks pretty, it's a fantastic sim and everything like that.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, a pelican. That's pretty cool, actually.
yeah. But the video's talking about how, like, the game is beautiful, but, like, because there's no people in it, you're basically playing a game where humanity is essentially dead.
Finally. The Earth can heal.
Yeah.
So can you actually go in space? Wow, that's pretty
I
cool.
guess
actually.
you can.
Now I want to play it just to fly a pelican.
Free
But
add-on
I actually
available
have to
today.
learn how to fucking fly a pelican. And that's not going to go well.
Are there 6 pedals if there's only 4 directions? That one was for you, Tucker.
Blizzard Entertainment?
Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 1 remake.
Let's see if we get any
Right here.
possible reason to play this.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Man, if this had come out 2 years ago, it would have been so much better received, I think. This is just too little too late. Unless they announce something huge that is a reason to get this, there's no point in upgrading to 2 that I've seen.
The only thing I like about this game is I think the character models and the CG like
Ooh, who are
videos they do
you?
are really cool.
The Junker Queen, hello.
Why does she kind of look like that character from League that's in that show?
Because everyone wants to emulate Arcane nowadays. Oh, it's free? Is it just the campaign that... Oh, hey, it's Complication Cowboy.
My boy CC!
The hell was up with that Spirit Fox?
I do not know.
Is that a new character, or is it just... Oh shit, they gave Diva a ponytail. Porn will never be the same again.
Once again, I can hear Twitter losing their minds.
I'm gonna say this up front. Overwatch newest hero. Okay, here we go. Yep, the Junker Queen. So, Overwatch 2, like I'm excited to play it. I'm gonna wait until the merger's done and Bobby Kotick is out because I don't want him to get any more money from me.
Yep. Overwatch for me is a really disappointing purchase. I got it full price on PC and played it like twice. Immediately was met with a really toxic community of people telling me to change characters every 2 seconds. Just felt like a typical multiplayer shooter game.
Yeah.
I was like, The only thing I like is the prettiness of the character models. That's about it.
King Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
Yeah, the world building is more interesting to me than the gameplay half the time. I do enjoy the gameplay personally. I don't remember who made it, but there was a joke animation I saw where someone was like, one day Overwatch wanted to make a movie, but movies are expensive, so they decided to make a game to fund it instead. And like, yeah.
I'd watch the Overwatch movie, I'm not gonna lie.
If they made like an
If that ever
Overwatch
happened.
Netflix show, yeah, I'd be down. I want more of the lore. That's like half the reason I was invested in the franchise as much as I was, and then they just stopped making the animations.
Where's the voice? I missed the voice.
Oxide
What the hell?
Games.
Turn-based strategy from creators that revolutionized the genre.
History is filled with moments of greatness.
I'm trying to remember what Oxide did.
Some well known, some lost to time. But what about the history that could have been? If you
It kind of looks like something like that Humankind game.
Well, they apparently made
Like Through the Ages kind of
Ashes
thing.
of the Singularity. Never heard of it personally.
stories would you tell?
Then again, I'm not huge into RTS games typically, so...
And when your people speak, would you listen? How would you lead them in this new world?
Yo, is that an Overwatch map?
Among Us and Overwatch confirmed.
History is filled with moments of greatness. But these will be yours.
It's your world now. Oh shit, we're
I
screwed.
don't want it. I don't want it.
Ah-da-da-da-da.
I was just thinking the same thing, god damn it. The game. Anime fans must be losing it right now.
They boot up the game and they're disappointed by a lack
Good
of
to be
anime
here,
titties.
celebrating what's going to be our biggest year yet.
That's a future add-on.
Includes
Hi,
a few
Pete
of the
Hines,
projects being
aka
developed across
Discount Todd
Bethesda's
Howard.
8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so
Todd
much of
Howard's
Arkane's
Bethesda's
DNA
dad,
coursing
he's the
through its
uncle.
veins.
Yeah.
Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization, solo or with friends. We can't wait for
I'm
you to
just
play
hyped.
Redfall when it releases
Redfall
early
looks,
next
That
year.
does
Redfall
look
looks
pretty fun.
great.
If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls
Oh,
Online,
yes.
Sweet
Oh, I
enough.
completely forgot about that
alongside one
game.
of the biggest
Oh,
and
yeah.
most welcoming communities in gaming. This year, ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to
Online's
Xbox
another game
next
that,
week.
like 76, I just don't really enjoy. I don't really get.
I tried it
the
out when
hype
it
for, to be honest.
I tried
Looks
it out when
better,
it
though.
first came out, and it just had a lot of like polish that needed to be done. I haven't really played it since. Maybe I'll jump back in at one point. It could also be that I didn't have a computer that could run it at the time, so I was playing it on PS4. And like MMOs are hard to make on consoles, like and make them play well.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the only two successful ones I can think of is this on Xbox and Final Fantasy on PS4.
oh,
I've
you
heard
mean
good things about it. I've
you mean
not
a Realm
played it properly
Reborn where you have
myself.
a
Yeah.
60-day free trial that can allow you to play all of Heavensward?
Alright, I'm ahead out. Play the outro. Show's done, everyone. Wrap it up.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that it was a critically acclaimed MMORPG.
Where's that pillow? I need to scream in something for a second. You know what? I've got a Borderlands mouse. That'll do.
Fallout 25th anniversary, so here's 76 update.
Huh? Oh, fuck. I was excited for a second then.
Oh.
I span around so fast when you said that. The Pit.
Yep. And it comes September.
Can we just get Fallout 4 The Pit instead? I'll play that.
Well, it's saying that we can go out of Appalachia, so...
I just want them to be like, guess what, guys? We made another single-player Fallout. I don't care what it is. I'll buy it. I'll play it right now. Just give me.
I don't know. After Fallout 4, I feel like they really have to sell me on making a good Fallout game again. Because...
I didn't mind Fallout 4. I do understand the criticism about the story and stuff. I just really love the gameplay.
Yeah, the story's just kind of meh. My problem was... You have a game that's known for having conflict resolution for so many open things, and you end up making a game where literally the only resolution to 99% of the conflicts is gun.
Yeah.
Like, even if you choose a dialogue option where it's like, oh yeah, we won't fight, you accidentally nudge him or he walks into you on the way out, he pulls out a gun and starts fighting you. Like...
Yeah. Oh, this makes me sad, because I really like the Pit DLC and seeing those creepy-ass creatures back, but in 76.
Yeah.
I want it in 4 or 5 or Fallout New Appalachia, the
Give me
single-player version.
They own Obsidian. Give me New Vegas too.
Yeah.
I'll
take anything at this point. I just don't want 76.
Yeah, that's honestly the only Fallout game I'll buy again, like day one, is if it looks anything good.
After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going bigger
here's
with
Starfield.
Later in the show,
I thought they were going to save this, to be honest.
Will be here to reveal more of their next epic.
Never mind.
So he's warning us about Todd's impending memery.
Todd's imminent return.
Xbox game. If this is Banjo, I'm done. I don't care. Hey, okay, here's that update.
Yep, I wonder what this could be. This totally didn't get leaked or anything. It's actually Forza Horizon 5 Part 1 remake.
That's just going to be our joke. I was going to say, that's going to be our new Morbius. I'm sorry, what? Holy shit, I might actually have to play Forza Horizon now. What the fuck?
FYI, this is also in Forza Horizon 3.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They just decided to do it again, because apparently it was well received. It's like, yeah, alright.
I've actually been debating getting that Hot Wheels game that came out a little while ago. This...
Oh, yeah, that looked fun.
This just looks so stupid and fun. I love it. Yeah, it's back. Apparently, I didn't know it was a thing.
I think this was the first time they did like an off-the-wall DLC was with Horizon 3 with this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they did Lego with 4.
Oh, yeah, they did do the Lego one with 4, didn't they?
My prediction this year was they were going to do Forza Horizon Mega Blocks, but it didn't happen.
Lost the license to Lego.
Forza Bionicle coming soon.
Ooh, I would actually play that. Yeah, that looks silly and fun. I like it. I'm always down for silly fun.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along.
Oh, is this Ark?
I think it is.
And
a rot.
Was it Ark 2 that has Vin Diesel in it or something?
Yeah. Or no, that was like a side story or something.
It's about Jurassic Park!
But if anyone can tame
Well, that's rude.
world, we can.
Plot twist.
There's
it's
Vin
actually
Diesel.
Dino Crisis. He's back!
Man, Xbox is really coming out with a flex telling they got Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
Minus the robots.
Another game that I did not really enjoy much of was Ark.
That's another one where it's like better with friends. Just dicking
I
around.
played it with friends. I just didn't like it. I just thought it was really boring. And it was one of those things, but you lost your gear because you died. Guess what? The area you died in is surrounded by 55 tyrannosaurs or something. You're not getting that stuff back. Alright, cool.
I'm still a bit, yeah.
Well, this is definitely probably copyrighted, so I'm muting that. Why does this look like that,
H.R. Geiger.
Oh, there was a game that wasn't well received that had like a similar looking style to this. Can't remember what it was called. Oh god.
I don't know
I feel
why
like
you're
they've
not
shown this
excited.
before.
This is clearly Death Stranding.
No, it's obviously Persona 6. Yeah, I think they've shown this before, like, revealed it before. I can't remember what it was called
Lasers
though.
and power armor were in Arc?
Oh god.
Yo, Banjo-Kazooie went dark.
Could you imagine how weird it would be now if it just loomed for a
Scorn.
sec and then you just see him run on screen with the like what the hell?
Scorn was announced like 8 years ago, wasn't it?
Something like that. I genuinely don't remember anymore.
Well, same people.
First emerged from the great below. We saw them as saviors.
This trailer sounds really quiet for some reason.
Yeah.
Pestilence from our world. No one yet knows
If you can kill God.
I, for one, intend to find out.
I like your little dog thing. Yo, Godfall 2's looking tight.
I'm thinking the same thing. God damn it! Stop reading my mind.
Turns out this is just called like Assassin's Creed, whatever the fuck we want.
My brain went to Fable for some reason. I know it's not,
No. And if it is, hell of a direction to take the franchise.
but I don't know if I like this or not. I'm conflicted.
It looks like it's a massive mishmash of ideas that someone just greenlit because they're like, dude, that sounds awesome. I think they're trying to emphasize that it's a play how you want to play type thing, but it's not really coming off that way. Lid block.
The Siege of Dawn. Say Game Pass and I'll give it a try.
I mean, it's you can pretty much expect
Yeah.
anything on this to be coming Game Pass, so.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Why not? I'll see how it is.
Weird little chicken fox. I love it.
Kind of reminds me of Carbuncle from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Similar to that, basically. A little less dark, though, maybe.
World premiere. If they won't do it, I will.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Minecraft.
Oh, fuck me. Is it
A new
Is
game.
it Dungeons, though?
It's
Oh,
turns out it's
okay.
scrolls.
Oh, I might know what this is, actually. But I won't say, because why not?
Legends hold great power.
I don't know. It's a Minecraft thing.
They are the dreams we weave into our shared story. Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of
Was it Dungeons
simplicity.
2?
Minecraft Dungeon 2, Dungeon Boogaloo.
Dungeon harder.
Some tell of danger.
Yeah, I think this is Dungeons.
It does kind of look like Dungeons, but they did say new, which makes me think it's something else. Unless they just mean new as in sequel. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because the first Dungeons came out in like 2020, I think.
But the legends we hold dearest are legends of
Those things are so adorable, by the way.
creativity.
But I don't know about the yellow ones, but the blue ones are part of the new update.
Yeah.
I had a look the other day, and they literally just like bring you things.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Change
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling this is Dungeons 2.
This is the legend of a united overworld.
United Overworld.
United by you.
Oh, it's full-on open-world adventure.
Huh? Okay, this is not what I saw.
What the hell? Yo, are
I
they
heard
making
that-
Minecraft Tactics?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that there was a possibly... Yeah, I was going to say like a possible RTS game, but that's not RTS.
I think it's a little bit of a open-world RTS, like a... What is
I'll play it.
There's some RTS games where you're like in the action with doing the fighting. Yeah. Hey, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm down for just about anything Minecraft.
So this is Fable, right?
First arrived. You made quite the entrance.
If it's not, then it might be the Outer Worlds.
This does kind of look familiar. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Base Engineers.
Make a new life for yourself.
I think that's actually what it is.
I was gonna say this Titanfall 2 trailer's looking a bit weird.
See, I was gonna go Banjo, but Minecraft Brutal Legend. I would play the shit out of that. So this is just another open world like survival sim type thing. Oh no, what's that name? Satisfactory. This is Satisfactory 2.
I always hate when games look really pretty, but I'm not interested in the gameplay. God damn it.
And looks like there's some co-op, so
We can get to the bottom of this
Customize your little robot.
together.
bite your tongue. What, you don't want it to be
Like your
Satisfactory too, Tucker?
frontier.
Coming exclusively to Xbox consoles and PC.
Weird that that's a Buzz Lightyear game, but alright.
I mean, Pixar's done weirder tie-ins. Speaking of Pixar, what the fuck? Gumfire Reborn.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was some weird new League of Legends game or
So
something.
did I.
No.
Is Satisfactory still not out of not in 1.0? I haven't played in a while, so.
There's no phrase that makes me more sad and painful than the phrase roguelike or roguelite.
I'm personally a fan of the roguelike or roguelite genre, but there are definitely games that do it a lot better than others. It is definitely a fine line you have to walk.
For me, it's just become kind of a trend that I'm just... Especially with Xbox Game Pass as well, like Game Pass games, they have so many roguelike or roguelite games coming to Game Pass now, and I'm like, oh, what? As someone who's not really a fan, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
another one, okay, cool.
I don't know, this one's on Game Pass, I might give it a look. If I remember it exists after this.
Very true. Rogue, the video game. Finally, a game about X-Men's Rogue. Oh, that's not it? Okay.
Is this a fucking Addams Family game or something? What the hell?
Hello? Anyone here?
Why does this guy look like Guybrush Threepwood with less hair? Kinda.
Well, his
That's
name is
weird.
Benedict, so this is clearly just a trip into Benedict Cumberbund's twisted nightmares.
First piece. There must be more.
This looks kinda interesting.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was kinda hoping there was an Addams Family game for a second. I'm like, I'll check that out, alright.
I mean, there is technically an Addams Family game that came out recently based on those new animated movies.
Oh yeah, I didn't look into that. So is this like a Metroidvania kind of game? or...
Looks like it.
It is good to see you, you old devil.
So he's got venom tentacles.
The darkness free.
Oh my god. The last case of Benedict Fox.
The curious case of Benjamin Button. Coming soon. That's kind of cool. I might look at that.
See, the thing is, I don't
Maybe.
remember the other cases of Benedict Fox, so maybe I should play those first.
Yeah, got to keep up on that law.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here
As
today
dusk
to tell you more
falls.
about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience all levels of players can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience,
Oh,
and
this
sacrifice.
game, yeah.
Written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination.
It's an interesting style of
This is
game for an interactive story.
Powered by video games
Yeah.
that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience.
They're saving
you
the
can
first
play
case for the
with
sequel,
people you
Tucker.
love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
Any? Nope. All right. I was gonna say, is there any release plans for that, or?
I'm assuming
Oh,
this
well.
is like the trailer for it now.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, just based on how the lizard moved
okay.
there.
For most people, Turok is just a pit stop.
Did you say Turok?
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
But for us, it felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. On the ground, now!
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'd been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is
I get the feeling that the style will get a little old a little quick, personally.
Possibly.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
We've taken very different paths in life.
It's just weird seeing how some things get like the full motion treatment, others get like the stutter stop motion, you know?
Yeah.
Get rid of the cop.
Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
How you liking the desert dream?
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Turok?
I just really like dinosaurs.
From the innovative director David Cage.
Did I actually say that? I looked away for a second.
No, that was just a joke.
Alright, I didn't think... I thought it was a joke. but-
That would be an instant turnoff. 8 play... How do you play something like that multiplayer?
I guess it's maybe one of those like phone things where you all like you all like vote on a decision or something, maybe.
Yeah. Or it's like a Jackbox game where you enter in your own prompts, like, what do you say to the officer?
Yeah.
Eat shit and die. A-cab, motherfucker. Your blade thirsts for battle.
So this is something that already exists then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Naraka Blade Point. Never even heard of this. If it weren't a battle royale, I'd say this looks dope.
I've heard of it, but I thought it was probably just one of those typical slasher, well, beat 'em up games. I didn't think it was a battle royale of sorts. Your samurai sword? Shout out to Ghost of Tsushima, by the way. What a great game.
Still gotta play more of that. I got through like the second or third like camp siege. I'm not very far into the game.
I was sad because I had a rental copy at the time, and there was something that I was really excited for coming out, so I kind of had to rush through it a little bit. But with it coming to PS Plus, I'm gonna go back to that.
Oh yeah, it is coming to that part of it, isn't it?
Also gonna replay Spider-Man. Let's go.
You're not gonna wait for the PC version so you can mod in Tobey Maguire skin?
Nah.
And not even like the suit skin, but like the player model of Tobey Maguire, because you know someone's gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
Him and Andrew Garfield. And I won't lie, I would kind of do that if I got it. Pentiment. Flipbook the video game.
How long has this show been going at this point?
I mean, we've been on stream for about an hour and a half, so it's been going for just under an hour. We got another half hour or so to go.
At least it's still a decent amount of time.
Yeah. This game looks interesting. Like, I like the art style. I like how they're trying to do like a specific style with it, but just I don't know if it. This is Obsidian?
Huh. Fallout New Vegas 2 is looking a bit weird.
What the fuck?
But yeah, that did come out of nowhere.
I mean, they even said it was unexpected, so. They should include
Batman's
a note.
head is on fire.
They should include a note underneath it. Play this so we'll actually make Fallout New Vegas 2, you traps. What?
Okay. Oh, moist and meaty. Oh.
Oh, is this grounded?
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh well. Wasn't really keen on this game, to be honest.
Love the concept and idea behind it, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game. And it is one of those games that, like, if you don't like spiders, they have a special, like, arachnophobia mode where it just turns them all into, like, floating JPEGs of cats.
Yeah.
But
You will need to survive the yard against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands.
So I assume this is some sort of update.
most likely. Or it's like, we're finally out of beta or something. I don't know. It looks kind of... It looks fun. Not the kind of game I would want to play personally.
Yeah.
I'd be more into like the building the fortress side of things than the actual... Oh, it's basically just saying here's the 1.0 release. Okay. The full story. That kid's a fucking weeb. you grow down to the size of a bug, and the first thing you do is become a samurai. You're a fucking weeb. Yep.
Did not expect that. That tickled me a little bit.
Alright, third game from Obsidian. World premiere, Fallout New Vegas 2.
Come on, you know you want to.
Or let them return to South Park. They did a fantastic job with the Stick of Truth.
Yeah, yeah. I could go for that.
Baby Robot Raw Fury.
Helios. They search for
Oh, hey, it's
someone
Overwatch
that does
again.
not exist. The shadow. The forgotten child.
Stealth game, I imagine.
Scattered race.
From the look of this.
Lost. Until now.
Use the shadows to your advantage, sort of thing.
Now they have awakened the Erebon. Now
Turns
They
out
have
you're
awakened to Aragon.
Turns out you're actually playing as the robots, but they're just showing how difficult the game is.
But I am not their hope. I am their reckoning.
Oh, good. She's got the Batman Arkham sense. So yeah, it looks like you can travel with the shadows.
They will not drag
Erebon,
me into
Shadow
their
Legacy.
because their light is a lie.
Lights are a lie to a blind man.
Yeah, not a fan of that one myself.
Looks interesting, not necessarily like a day one purchase, or honestly really even a... Maybe if it's on
Steady
sale
cut.
or something.
I speak now to those who heed a dire
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Or Diablo? Necromancer? Class reveal hype? See, I don't know how to feel about Diablo because of all the Active Blizzard, just everything of the last few years.
Like I said with like Overwatch 2, like if it came out a couple years ago, I'd probably be hyped, but now it's just whatever. Once the merger goes through, I'll maybe feel a little different if they get rid of Bobby Kotick, but I do think you're right that this is a Necromancer reveal.
calling forth life from death.
Hopefully you don't have to sit there and draw the rune the entire time you're playing, though. That would take up a lot of time.
Just getting bombarded in the end game by like 500 enemies.
What'd you go through the trouble of resurrecting the dude for if you're just gonna cut off his head?
I do not know. Necromancers are a weird kind.
You will be shunned, scorned,
No, we already saw Scorn.
Yo, but we're getting the sequel, Shunned, coming soon.
to this profane knowledge. You will be a priest of
Rathma.
a necromancer.
Oh shit, they
It would
brought
have been
over...
really weird if they turned around and they were like, Barbarian instead of Necromancer.
They brought-
What a twist that would have been.
Well, it looks like they already brought over the Worgen from World of Warcraft, so it's already kind of meshing properties here.
The dead have no mercy. I feel nothing.
Let me guess, beta sign-ups now available?
Yeah, there's enough of a gap between the two there that there might be another character coming. Like that looks like the character selection screen.
I'm very excited to announce our fifth
never mind.
and final class, the Necromancer.
Fuck me, I
a
guess.
Commander of the undead
How dare I have
who joins
speculation?
the other iconic
Fuck
classes
you.
around
No,
the
I'm kidding.
campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue,
And don't
the
forget their most
powerful
powerful
and you'll want them
ability,
because the demon Lilith,
race
God
complications.
of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark gothic world as her own.
Alright.
And it's up to you to
Stop her from touching.
Yeah, that's good, right? Just
Are we,
roll the outro.
are we supposed to stop her from touching her coworkers or something? What's going on here?
You know, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching.
Might as well write this
for the first
material
time, I
down if
might add,
Ubisoft's got anything going.
Xbox Series X
Reuse it, there you go.
Well, hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Behind the many people behind the game and the many people unfortunately behind them.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint.
This really does just feel like one of those games that I really have to just see what people say when it comes out, because I'm just nervous that it'll be like, yeah, you remember Diablo 3 that you really enjoyed? Let's take that and then strip it of content and make it boring or something.
Everything I know about
And I'm nervous
Diablo,
that will
like
happen.
just looking at this looks like a game that people were like, yeah, I played like 800 hours of Diablo 3 and then I decided to make my own game. But it didn't have enough darkness and boobs in it, so I made that in this mine.
It's important to include robust character.
Wait, you can customize?
Because then I can
Well, yeah, you're only going to see like 2 inches of your character on the screen at any time. Why not be able to spend hours customizing them? It's like spending 20 minutes
To
on your...
quote Star Wars, you underestimate my power.
It's like spending 20 minutes in Skyrim customizing your face and then wearing a helmet the whole time.
You wear a helmet in Skyrim? I don't. That's exactly why, because I customize my character. This is why Dark Souls pains me, because I know I can't do that. I actually have to care about my armor.
And then you get games like Cyberpunk, where it's like some of the worst looking clothes possible combined together give you the best stats, so you just look like a total dick running around.
Yep. You're hitting me with the PTSD right now. Can you not attack me like that?
Oh no, I'm going to attack you.
That's my #1 requested feature is goddamn transmog in that game, because I'm so tired of looking like a pack of crayons.
You are the one person I know who actively enjoys playing Cyberpunk, so I'm going to drag you every chance I get for that.
That's fair enough. I love the story, but I can admit the gameplay ain't great.
Yeah.
So fair enough. What's actually kind of funny, I have a Johnny Silverhand statue behind me right. I say statue, it's a figurine.
Yeah.
Behind me right now as well, so big up that Keanu Reeves.
Oh good, they're having local events.
I don't know what
it's like a shared
that
open
means
world where
exactly.
you have to deal with other people.
Oh, can I opt out of that? Not every game needs multiplayer, and I wish the game industry would learn that already.
Yeah.
Any single player game that makes you do multiplayer instantly just becomes nowhere near as fun.
I think they said there's like
To me
16
personally.
players at once on screen. It's a shared world, yeah.
To create a community, it makes Diablo more of a social
That sounds like an
experience.
awful idea, because the end game is going to be awful. Because you're going to be trying to grind a boss or something, and then 15 other players will show up and just like get all the loot instead or something.
They learned the wrong lessons from Overwatch.
We've created specific zones where players can engage.
And there's PvP as well.
PvP wasn't free, to be fair. But I don't want it to become an actual thing. It was more of just a silly little mini game you can play for the fun of it if you want to, like Borderlands, I guess.
Exactly, Tucker. What about video games makes people think we all want to be social?
Oh, meat pile. I can already say now, if you have to opt into, well, if this is not an opt-in thing, I'm not playing this game. Absolutely not.
I won't lie, I didn't really enjoy 3, and I only played Diablo 2 because of the cow level. So,
cow level was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's new items or new dungeons.
I will
or
not
new
leave you alone,
Paragon
Tucker. I will
worlds.
call you out for
Every
being
single
a
time you
shut-in
come back
nerd.
to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support.
My name's
for
Tucker
years
now,
to
I'm
come.
feeling attacked.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands.
Yes, I'm trying to give you the worst name possible.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Worse than Ocean.
Local events, couch co-op.
Yo, thanks, Dad.
It almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
To getting out of all of this issue, all the issues that we've been having lately. That's what he was going to say.
All hell breaks loose. I'm pretty sure if anyone doesn't want all hell to break loose, it would be the people developing this, because then they're going to have a lot of touchers on their hand.
There it is. I was waiting for it. Yeah, that trailer instantly has dehyped me on that game. And see if it's right. Fuck's sake. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit bored during this show so far.
There's been a couple of good things.
Couple of games, but nothing really exciting for me personally, although I am hyped more on Redfall now.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know about the Hot Wheels thing from before, so that's kind of cool. More customization options is always nice for a game like this. Oh shit. Booty McBootface.
He literally just said no profanity and you swore.
How dare you say
Ban
face?
this person. Ban them.
How dare they say face?
available with Xbox Game Pass, of course. I'm to set sail as a pirate captain. Adventure will come knocking on your door.
So this is more just a hype trailer showing like, hey, you can get some extra customization now.
Yeah.
New cash-in points to sell loot with ease. Oh god, are they doing microtransactions?
I mean, it's Xbox. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. They've been pretty good about not doing it with Sea of Thieves so far, though, and this game's been out for like 5 years.
And that surprises me, because you bet they did that with Halo for a while now.
Season 7, god damn. I don't know, that's one of those games where I get the itch to play it every now and then. I play it for like 20 minutes and I'm like, yeah, I'm good for a while.
Tried playing it on my own just for the like adventure, I guess, of just having a look around. Tried playing with friends, just didn't find it that
Holy
fun.
shit,
to be
Stardew
honest.
Valley 2. Oh no, wait.
My time at Xbox Game Pass.
Oh no, this is not... No. Not Ball in Wonderworld 2. No. Please, no.
Let's go! No, I've not played it. I thought I recognised the kind of style that they were doing here. I've not played Echo Generation yet.
This looks interesting. I like the style of the world, at least.
Yeah. It's like semi-pixel... What's the... Is it voxel or whatever? And
Voxel, yeah.
Semi-not, I guess. Interesting.
Alice in Wonderland meets... steampunk, I guess? What the fuck? Oh, that's sick. Ravenlock.
Alright. I might look at that.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Sorry, I might lock at that, should I say?
You shouldn't. You should.
Well, I'm gonna.
You shouldn't say that. I'm the one that makes the cringe jokes around here.
Hey, I already made an Among Us joke like a few times, alright? I am the cringe one here.
I said cringe jokes. Among Us jokes are always bangers.
You're right, you're right.
Just as long as it ain't a Morbius joke.
I always hate it when they say console launch exclusive. It never makes sense.
Alright, Inside and Limbo creator.
Alright.
What do we got?
Still need to play Inside.
I gotta finish Inside.
It's Tunic 2. Or Tunic, however you want to pronounce that.
Tunic.
Onion the video game? Oh, don't do that. No. That just looks bad. That's gonna get memed so much. Okay.
It's like the Stranger Things vagina. Wait, it's not a side-scrolling game? But I thought they said there was the guy that made Limbo and...
That's weird.
Whoa, what the...
I guess they're branching out then.
Is this the wizard pondering his orb?
The Experience coming soon.
The Experience on Xbox.
But it's spelled Experience.
Yeah. That's trippy. I like it.
I had a feeling that'd be your kind of thing.
I like weird shit. What can I say? Cocoon. Ooh. So yeah, we're getting closer to the end. I'm pretty sure they're going to close out with Starfield because we haven't seen Todd Howard yet. And they said we were going to be... They warned us.
That's the only thing that I'm like, I might be interested in. Everything else has just been really for me so far.
Dynasty Warriors, I'm pretty sure.
What the hell?
Because it was Koei Tecmo, so... Either that or they took over...
Just looking at the bugs.
Oh, Team Ninja. No, this...
I found you, senor.
Oh, this is Samurai Warriors, ain't it? This is just the samurai version of Dynasty Warriors. Whoa, man, I'm tripping the fuck out.
I ate the Dragon Ball. Sekiro 2. Looking really weird.
Wulong Fallen Dynasty.
Huh.
What's up? I'm a Dark Souls boss. Come get me, maidenless. I still haven't played
Honorless.
I still haven't played Elden Ring. That's like the only thing I know from it, other than
It's been on my rental list for a long time, and I keep looking at it, but I'm like, but I feel like I'm gonna pull my hair out wanting to play this game. So,
Aw, he's not wearing a Jiggy shirt. Damn it.
Most talented and well-known game creators.
Your Xbox World game being teased there. Let's go.
Working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja, who has a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises.
Oh, hey, maybe
to
here's your
Xbox.
Persona.
I'm excited
Please.
to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners.
Hey, Atlas. It's either that or Yaku. It's.
Don't you fucking dare. Oh my, is it actually fucking true?
It's Persona
Be right back.
3 or 4.
Alright, I'm good.
But yeah, they're bringing Persona to Game Pass.
Oh, I didn't think, I saw this might have leaked earlier, but I didn't think it was true. Fuck me.
There you go.
My
Persona
parents
3
gonna be like,
portable.
did he just get murdered? Yeah. It's a complicated situation with Persona 3.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
That's one of two different versions of Persona 3 that's considered the best, so it's like, yeah, okay.
And this is.
I would say drop it today, but I'm still playing Persona 3, so I don't think I could handle that. Go on, say 5. I will get the platinum all over again.
4
Do it.
golden, yeah. And 5. There we go.
Yes!
They couldn't not bring 5.
Oh, R.I.P. to Maruki, by the way. That's sad news.
Oh,
the voice actor died.
Billy
if you were wondering.
K-Maker?
I'm not spoiling the game, don't worry.
Billy Kamek or whatever his
Yeah.
name is? Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually shaking a little bit right now. Jesus Christ.
Game Pass Game Pass and on all the systems. First,
May I just say, I called that shit earlier on.
October 21st for Persona 5, and then the other ones later on.
Oh, I was hoping they'd say one of them today, but oh, I'm still happy though.
There you go. Hey, you got your cream moment.
I still have to wait till October at least to play Persona 4
Now,
though.
I'm excited to announce a special
partnership
between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry.
Kojima?
Someone that I have admired for many years. Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
Hey, Kojima, holy shit.
Thank you, Phil.
Hell yeah.
小島秀夫です。
And here is Death Stranding Xbox Edition. We have
Well,
added
it's-
Master Chief armor.
It's a completely new game.
全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと
Is
待って
this that rumored kind of horror game that he's been working on?
Cutting edge tech and the change in the industry's trend.
その未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。
I swear to God, if this just turns out to be like a moe anime dating sim or some shit.
皆さんに喜んでいただける
Have you seen that meme from Kojima where he was chatting with someone backstage or something, and they were like talking about anime, and Kojima apparently just laughed and then just pointed at him and called him an otaku?
Yeah.
Kojima Productions
fucking funny.
working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months.
They
Today's
have the
show
Dead Space
celebrates a diverse lineup of global
remake
game
on there, but they
creators
didn't
of
show
all
that.
sizes
2023.
who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona
Now if
5
PlayStation
Royale,
can just
Somerville,
go,
and
yeah,
Scorn,
we're putting
just to
gold
name a
and MP3 portable on PlayStation like next month or something, or by the end of the year, I'll buy that instead.
Anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda: Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that.
I'm surprised they haven't done the Game Pass montage they usually do.
Xbox Cloud Gaming,
Unless they're going to do that next, maybe, but I feel like Starfield is next.
Yeah, we've got 10 minutes left of the show, and they're probably going to focus that on Starfield, but...
A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda
There it is, yep.
Softworks to Xbox.
Yeah.
Their
Alright.
teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games.
I just thought, does that
and
mean Persona
building
5
new
Royal might
experiences
finally be
for you
coming
to
to
enjoy.
PC?
We know
It did say,
Potentially.
I think they did say Game Pass for Windows, so...
Our show today has highlighted gameplay.
I feel so
it's
bad for
only
Nintendo
fitting
fans. They've been wanting Persona for so long.
Both Persona
So
and
Xbox got
Silksong
it
were
instead.
announced here.
Anticipated
Yeah,
games
holy
in
crap.
Xbox history.
I'm going on Twitter after this. It's going to be a minefield.
Yeah, here we go. Xbox console exclusive Starfield.
Plot twist, it's Banjo. Bethesda's making Banjo.
Man measures a lot of things, usually starting with his dick.
That's a good quote. Valiant 10th, 2022.
I'm inspiring and shit.
I'm also just curious how the game's gonna play.
Yeah.
Because my brain just goes Fallout in space,
Oh.
and I kind of want that. But if it's not that, then I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
I'm hoping it's you can traverse multiple planets, but because that's just kind
Yeah.
of what I was getting off of that tease there. But the meme
It's hard to
himself.
express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today.
Him and
We're
his
so
leather
grateful
jacket.
You're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want. And
So
go
long
where
as
Resident Evil
you can
4
be who you
all over again.
You can be who you want and go where you want,
let's
so
jump
long as
right
it
in.
fits within our
This is early in the
parameters.
game as you arrive
Yeah.
on the mysterious moon of Crete.
The mysterious moon of Crete, Greece.
God,
think it's in Greece.
Todd doesn't even know what a fucking moon is. Fucking nerd. Oh, I see. It's spelled different so they could get away with it. Skirting copyright already.
Sounds like a Star Wars planet.
I mean, Crate from Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember much about those three films, to be honest.
Only reason I do is because I actually kind of enjoy them, but it's more out of just like I watch all Star Wars movies because I just like Star Wars.
Yeah. I just don't really like those particular films. Everything else, though, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Rise of Skywalker is the only one that I can't really go back and watch just because of how much of a... Like, it basically was just made because they're like, oh, Last Jedi wasn't well received.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Holy shit, Todd Howard made No Man's Sky. That's all this is looking like to me.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not procedurally generated, because that was one of my issues with No Man's Sky. To me, procedurally generated means no content, find the fun yourself, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
It even looks like the same spacesuit as No Man's Sky. What the hell?
It does.
Mud crab!
Your Fallout 4 animations, though?
If someone doesn't put a top hat and
Crab
monocle
riff.
in one of those, I'm gonna be upset.
The biggest thing I want to know is mod support. Will it have it? If yes, okay, cool.
It's a Bethesda game. It's gonna have.
I know, but I
mod
have to
support.
check.
It's gonna have it. Maybe not right away.
The 76 doesn't, so.
Well, yeah, that's because 76. You even touch it, you boot it up wrong, and the entire server crashes.
Very true. The 76 is actually how many times it takes booting up to get the game to work properly.
If you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get your luck skill up.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the
It just keeps randomly reminding me I genuinely need to try the Outer Worlds. I keep trying to play that game and I just don't get into it for some reason.
It's definitely, it's more of like a, it's made by like the classic Fallout people, so if you like the classic Fallout games, it has some of those vibes. It does take a bit of getting into if you're not a fan of that.
Also, I need to get into the Outer Wilds, but I could not fly a ship in that game, so I stopped playing.
That's one I gotta play, but... Oh good, basic looking combat, that's just what I wanted.
See, it's funny, because like, I get where you're coming from, but for me it's like, Gungle Burr. But I think that's because I grew up on a lot of, like, FPS, so it's just something I'm used to at this point.
Oh yeah, no, so did I, but like... I don't think I've seen Bethesda innovate anything combat in decades. Like...
Yeah, that is a good point.
It's literally just shoot gun until bar go down. At least the hacking minigame looks decent.
It's not just the usual lockpick minigame that they put in everything now. If you tell me you can do this build in this game, I'm already going to play this. I spent way too much time building stuff in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I know I'm probably the minority of people in that who actually likes that, but
no, I
that's
like
my
it.
thing apparently.
Okay, bye.
Oh god.
Yeah, this... I'm not gonna lie, this looks surprisingly generic to me.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
That's not under the sea.
Under the sea. Okay, this I can get more behind. This looks pretty decent.
I was going to say I hope they show more than just like a generic gameplay segment. Like a bit more story, some of the features of what you can do maybe.
Oh god, that facial animation. That looks rough. Like, even by Bethesda standards, that is rough.
The biggest question of all. What's out there?
Space.
Artifacts could
Insert Tim Curry. Space!
as to what they are.
I love that clip.
The one place capitalism can't find us. Fallout 4 facial animations, yeah. Fallout 4, you could at least see the emotion in them, though. These are just like, we're gonna move the eyebrows to express animation. Ooh.
I just hope they don't have the same dialogue trees. I didn't like that about Fallout 4.
What, you didn't like the yes, no, sarcastic, or otherwise?
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it...
They're literally just emoting them through the eyebrows. I don't think I've seen a single person smile.
Yeah. But Mass Effect Andromeda all over again.
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff, and together we take down these cutthroat pirates.
Pew pew pew.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers.
Oh good, they wrote themselves a story that makes it so you are just a gun-toting moron the entire time.
No one quits.
Bethesda faces, I hope they don't smile.
The path ahead may be dangerous.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Fallout 4 customization when the characters just smile and you're like, oh god, no, don't do that, stop.
Most Dustins don't even make it this far. Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity. Forever.
Yeah, nothing about this is selling me on the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably still play it. I don't mind generic so much sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it seems like something that'd be fun to play. Like story, I'll probably not.
That right there,
but I can just play it in my spare time.
That statement Todd just made right there gave me all I needed to know. It's not our story, it's yours. That means they didn't write shit.
You can customize all the
They're doing another find the fun thing. It might be fun to explore. They might have some fun content, and there might be some good things to find in the world. The fact that they have this customization system they do with like the 3 starting skills is kind of nice. I don't know. I think I just got too burned by Fallout 4 and how generic it felt.
Optional traits, and these come with unique advantages
Well,
and disadvantages.
I mean, they're bringing back perks with advantages and disadvantages.
I'm wondering how much of this game is going to have like little bits of inspiration from Outer Worlds.
The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them.
Okay, so they made us slightly easier to navigate Skyrim tree.
Systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Yeah, I like that about Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Because I'm an absolute slut for customization in games.
Oh yeah, no, I agree, Tucker. Mods. There's your base building.
Yes! Sorry. I was supposed to lean a bit away, but it came out louder than I expected. Oh, alright, compose myself. Looking foolish here.
Are
Your claptrap?
The question is, are they going to have more than a single animation for each of your crafting things?
Probably not.
Choose crew members.
Out of a selected amount of people, probably.
Customizable ship.
Wow.
That has me intrigued.
That's cool. Can you change the color though?
There you go.
Yes.
Right as you said it.
Absolutely love this.
For me, I'm like
if they
a second or two behind.
If they say that there is a couple of like multiplayer things where you can like have ships flying together,
because yes.
We are making a fucking dick ship fleet. I don't care what anyone... It is going to happen. If not by me, then by the rest of the goddamn community. And yeah, space flight, so...
I just hope it's
horribly...
maybe possibly similar to Mace Griffin. I know it's a very old game to reference, but I always enjoyed that game for flying.
That's fair. A total affront to this. We're just gonna make a ship together, Tucker, that just if anyone sees it, they would never want to watch Star Wars again just by seeing this ship. Like that's how bad this is gonna be.
Yo, where's the Wilhelm screen?
Wonder how it possibly flies, yeah.
October, for fuck's sake. Oh, the sea free's been so weird for me this year.
Yeah.
Big up them indie devs though. That was still really good.
I don't know. Everything. This is nothing. Like I said before, nothing about this is selling me as a day one. I will pick it up and play it eventually, though.
With assuming it will be Game Pass, I'll probably play this day one unless something else comes out.
Oh yeah, it's
day.
coming Game Pass, ain't it? So yeah, I could just do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks.
Is it gonna have the annoying Bethesda Club or whatever it's called again?
Most likely.
The, like mini mod things that they did or whatever.
Journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning. For it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this?
Oh God.
So
oh God, don't do this.
16 times the detail.
Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison.
Hey, here's the.
We have 600 planets. They're all empty. You're welcome.
Here's one of the 2 planets we already showed off.
And it's not just this planet. It's all the planets in the system. From barren, but
that feels kind of Mass Effect like.
Yeah.
Planets with life. And not just this
system,
but
100. Yep.
systems. Over
oh,
1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait
That doesn't fill me with hope.
to see what you find.
We made it 600 billion times too fucking big instead of doing what Yakuza does greatly and just condense the content
Right.
into a smaller amount of stuff.
If they'd said it was just a single solar system with 10 planets, I'm sold. Give me that. Make the planets dense and full of life and everything like that. Give me stuff to do on each of them. Over 100 in multiple 100 systems with at least 3 to 5 planets per system? No.
All I'm seeing here is empty land with nothing to do for the most part.
Just, hey, there's a bunch of monsters you can fight here, and there's a bunch of monsters you can fight. This is No Man's Sky.
Did you see this tree here? Well, on this planet, it's red now.
Yeah, this is...
And there's still 1,000 of them. Cool.
This is just going to be day one No Man's Sky all over again.
I reserve judgments to
only
actually play
this
it, but
time
that doesn't look great.
Only this time, when the game is buggy and creatures are glitching through the floor, people will love it because it's Bethesda, and that's just how the games play.
2023.
I don't know. This is...
So Callisto's still probably one of my biggest heavy hitters for the end of the year.
Callisto Protocol, yeah.
Yep. I hear apparently Dead Space remake's due out the month after.
Yep.
Just like, oh god.
And Callisto Protocol is
That's
made by
wild.
people who made the original Dead Space, so... Alright, that's the end of the
what?
show. Here's
Oh.
the roundup trailer. Unless they got one last reveal at the very end, but...
No, they won't. They always do this at the very end when it's done.
Yeah, that's
For
why
a second, I thought that's what they were doing. I thought there was like another Halo reveal. I was like, okay.
Yeah. This is the next 12 months of Xbox. And it looks okay.
Yeah. That was probably one
There
of
were-
the least interesting shows I think I've seen in a few years now. But
There
oh
were
well.
there were at least a couple of fun surprises. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
like but
Sorry, it's on
overall
screen.
I think just it gives me hope to see like what comes around it and after it.